I'll go back to bus only. So what are you doing today? We're following the arrow today. Doesn't sound like a very good time, considering how the arrow tends to be. If only Navigator was actually like a useful AI in any capacity. Anyways. Yeah, the opening section of the music in Burnout Glacier is kind of nice though. Not like something I love, but something that I find memorable at least. I don't think that was a failure at all. That was a beautiful landing. I forgot I actually saw the prototype car this early in the game. I mean, he goes totally the opposite way. Also, I question these roads. Interesting inclines. I loved watching... So somebody tasted this game, though, told us speedrun in this game, and I loved this section of it. And I should probably be picking all that stuff up over there. This section was pretty amazing. The amount of speed they managed to pick up on this straightaway. Doing things like this, something like that. But mashing much faster than any human reasonably could. So try to give myself some extra power going up these inclines. Using the boost. This bus has a lots of cars have a pretty hard time getting up these inclines. Right here, actually. Bus certainly included. You'll notice I chose I think it's the laser cannon as a weapon this time. Just as... Ooh. Oh no, ow. Just to try something else. I think this one homes in on enemies. Ow. Which would be a big help, but also we're doing fairly acceptable damage too. We're there? I got him. That was interesting. What was the idea there? Also, I have less time left now. I guess the idea is you want to follow him in there. Or something like that. We'll see. What's up? There are those horns. This game's a little leitmotif. Oh, well that was pretty brief. Got here pretty fast, actually. I'll take it. You can do that. Take lasers. Oh jeez. Okay, well, maybe not. Oh, where's the best place to hit that? Oh, who's that? New opponent. Freon Bomb would probably be a pretty good weapon to have here, though. Leave me alone. That's Slingshot. Why is Slingshot here? Chow! Ah! Move! Boss! My god, this thing has no traction here. Just gotta find just shows how that kind of bounces off. There you go! Just need a laser for it. So, even Slingshot's here. What? I'm not gleaning any pattern between who's going up against us. Who's giving us trouble.
Incoming transmission. Dr. Peter Justice. Location unknown.
Seems like the whole world's against us here.
Good work, Gearhead. Max, you have become quite the driving ace. But now we need to talk about that volcano and what those folks are after. Now that he has the formula, Otto knows that volcanic gases are a necessary ingredient for the superfuel I was working on. He tried to force an eruption to capture those gases, but Max foiled that plan. I'm afraid their next move will be to go searching for the collection canister I've been using for my own experiments.
So, you want Max to go get your gas can?
Precisely. Max, here's the location. I'll be in touch soon.
Incoming transmission. Simon Slick DeLuca.
You've become quite the pest here, Max Justice. Quite the pest. But I'm afraid your timing belt is slipping a bit, Max. Would you care to wager that little canister you're about to get and save me the trouble of fetching it myself?
But I have no reason to bet anything. There's nothing you could possibly have of interest to us. Go back to your mountaintop.
Perhaps I show you the way to Otto's hideout.
All right, Slick, you're on. Better pack some extra air for when you lose.
Meet me downtown after you fetch the gas collector. Winner take all.
I like how Max is so polite to wait for him to stop breathing to respawn. Also, I might have just missed something, but why would we have to worry about stopping them from getting anything else if we stop them from getting the gases they need to make the fuel? If they don't have fuel, they can't do anything, right? Whatever. So, apparently that laser was the right idea last time. So let's just stick with that for the time being. So who have we seen? We've seen Silhouette. We've seen clones of robots, which is confusing. We've seen Silhouette, Muscle Tone, or at least their fan club. Probably both. Burn. Slingshot. What's the pattern here? Interesting, we have like different tasks sectioned off into different places. Alright, anyways. I feel like I'm gonna hit something because I just can't see it here. Okay. It's not a very long time of it, my god. There we go. Who keeps putting all these barrels out here anyways? It's a real pain. And why do I care so much about not hitting them? God, don't lose control just crawling up a hill like this. Well, that's the kind of destructive power you have with a bus like this, I guess. Alright. This thing cannot turn. I'm turning as hard as I can. I feel like I'm actually doing surprisingly well for this being a first try with the Behemoth bus after not having played this game for as long as I have prior to this playthrough. There's no incentive. I care more about hitting the barrels in the cars. There's not really any incentive not to hit people's cars. Ah, darn it. Side shifted too soon. No bogus, that was fine. As long as you're back on your wheels, all is well. Ow! I hope that side shifting to that would give me a little bit more oomph to get through it, and it did not. Why are we going on such a long excursion here? Take forever. Ah! Even if I have the timer cheat on, hitting a bunch of barrels is still a very bad thing. Because I still lose time for that all the same. Here we go. Oh, please, I couldn't even see that one. Don't know how I managed to hit so few barrels there, but okay. I have a minute 30 for picking this thing up, and I might need all of it considering the vehicle I'm using. How do we get up there? On the top platform first. Ow. Okay. Line ourselves up. Let's go! That felt cool. And figure out the best way to get up a lot of speed. I think I need to get myself up to speed without using the weird boost exploit, and then... Okay, this is a problem. Should I just always smash? This is a problem. I'm curious if I had the boosters, the jet boosters, if that would help. I'm just not getting enough air. I just don't have height. Still amused this game gives me so much time to pick this thing up. I absolutely need it, evidently. Starting my thumb mashing so much. That's so high! How the heck do I get up there? What if I did something more like... I don't know if I could do something like this, and then... I don't know if I could turn into it. We get a faster head start. There we go! My god. Where's the arrow trying to tell me to go? That way, apparently. Oh, don't hit the wall. Haha! Oh, leave me alone. Who's that? It's someone golden. Didn't quite catch him. Ow. Well, they're certainly aggressive. That's Bedlam, I believe. That's Crazy Eights. Aha! And slingshot again. So you're seeing slingshot with them. The only thing of slingshot was with 16 Angels. Their sibling, of course. Hey, Alex. Crazy seeing you here. Of course, you're always in the shadows, or in this case, on top of... Oh, hello. On top of a building. It's exactly the kind of entrance they would make, isn't it? We've got a friend with them, too. Who is that? Back off. Taking a very good look at them. Get use this for a minute. Find some... Really? Some nice hitbox there. Let's try to find something that'll help our survivability a little bit. What's Swoopy do? What's Swoopy doing here? It's weird that even the golden tetrad's in on this. Although I guess Swoopy doesn't golden tetrad. Not anymore, at least, but X golden tetrad. I think I'd be seeing Swoopy face again. We'll learn what Swoopy-Doo's actually been up to in their free time. Probably the next game I play. Alright though, so how do we plan on surviving here? Because right now I haven't even been trying to fight, just been trying to not die. Oh, thanks. Looks like there might be something interesting up here. Could try using this again. Some good damage, but it's not everything I need. Ah, there we go. You can't use... You at least can't normally use multiple weapons at a time, or multiple other weapons if you're using a shield. So if I pick up... Okay, so I can use them both if I pick up the weapon though, like that. Which does not do as much damage as I'm used to it doing. might add. There we go. Well, that was
It looks like you won.
not fun. Jeez. But there we go, I guess. Okay. This bus doesn't feel very well suited for anything.
We need that information.
He didn't by some stroke of luck leave a map in his car, did he?
Let me check. Yeah, he did. At least he held up his end of the bargain.
So he's not part of his car in this version?
Most unexpected for a walking, talking air filter. Well, get back here with the map and I'll do an analysis on it. Doc, I finished analyzing the data cube. This data is unbelievable. According to these computations, excessive speeds from the superfuel and the leg-warping properties of invisibility, it might just be enough to bend the laws of physics. You could use the new prototype car for time travel?
Indeed, my mechanical friend. That's the secret of Velocity X. I halted the research into this formula years ago because of the terrible risks associated with altering time. But Otto could never let it go.
Okay, let's say for the moment I buy into this whole Velocity X thing. What would Otto use it for?
My guess is that he wants revenge by eliminating our production of Hot Wheels cars. To do this, he still needs to locate the temporal transmission that he and I built in our old lab. It's impossible to control when or where the time travel effect will take you without it.
Incoming transmission. Rupert Jacoby.
Hello, Peter. Been a long time. You wouldn't perchance be interested in getting that temporal transmission you used to be so proud of?
Rupert Jacoby. I wondered when you'd show up. How's your boss, Otto von Diesel, doing? Still showing your misguided intentions by following his orders, I see. What's your business in all this?
I'm simply inviting your son Max to a little exercise of driving showmanship. First, he must get the temporal transmission, and then, in the pièce de résistance, he must race me. I'll put up the Velocity X formula as my part of the wager, and you put up the temporal transmission as yours.
I can take him, Pops. Let me do it. What does this temporal transmission look like? Where can I find it?
Max, I have a bad feeling about this. Rupert was Otto's best driver, but I don't see any alternative. We have to get those original discs back. I'll give the info to Gearhead and he'll guide you, but please, be careful.
Huh, you know, in an earlier time, based on that line, I probably would have said that Otto's best goon, that particular character that showed up in Ultimate Racing, would have been Rupert. Huh. But I might be a little late for that. In any case, I'll see you next time. In the next, well, this game. I think you know the drill by now. See ya. With some weapon or another. We are racing this time. You know what? Let's go with the jet boosters. See ya.